we don't, you know, and we understand, you know, you may not get anything back. We're not disillusioned to that, but we're going to try.
Yeah.
We're doing everything we can.
And I think that's your best shot is, you know, you can look back at this and say, hey, we're giving it all we've got, as opposed to sitting there.
But the biggest thing too is they say the edema, the swelling, is what causes the problems.
Yeah.
You know, on top of scar tissue and all of that. But the edema in your neck, they find like people 10, 20 years later still have swelling where that spinal cord injury was. So that's another thing. We're on a lot of vitamin supplements. He takes Wobenzyme. You can get it on the internet. It's an anti-inflammatory thing. It's all natural. He's taken that, and then we also, with each of his meals, he takes turmeric, which is just a spice, but it actually helps with swelling. And people in India, they study people in the Indian culture because they don't get the same kind of things we have here in the States. They don't take Motrin, because Motrin's killing people. You know, all these different drugs that we take are so bad for you. So he takes turmeric and bromelain. He takes 2 of each of them, 500 milligrams with each meal he takes, because that's something you want to take with meals. Where the Wobenzyme, you don't want to eat it with the meal. So when he wakes up, he takes 3 Wobenzyme, takes it before bed on an empty stomach, and then the rest of it he takes on a full stomach because it works with food. So those are things.
Now, how did you come upon that?
Tom, the clinician that we're assigned to, that created the NeuroCare 1000, he's brilliant. He's very, very bright, and he actually gets all the journal magazine articles before they even go out on the market. He gets them and reads every single one of them. He's a walking encyclopedia. You know, he's very, very great to talk to because he has a lot of knowledge about it. So he's the one that told us, you know, this is what you want to do. This is what I suggest for you to do on this machine, and put us on a program. And then, like I said, we call him when we need to or, you know, want to. And talk to him about what we're seeing, what progression, and then he gives us maybe something different to do on it.
And this is experience of 40, 50 years experience. I mean, the guy's been around the block. I mean, that's probably the biggest thing about having that guy in your corner. And because he is a walking encyclopedia. You know, you want to know what this injury's all about, he'll point it out to you like he's a doctor, and he'll give you the lingo like it's probably even better than a doctor. He breaks it down really basic that you understand, and hey, these are the things that'll help you right now. You know, probably the toughest part also with us is we're trying all these different things, and we're doing everything we possibly can. But having Tom in your corner, he's been there.
Yeah.
So you save yourself money. You know, from buying these things, these different things out there that it could be a hoax, you know.
Sure.
That you don't know what you're getting involved in or anything like that, but you try it because you're desperate, you know. So it's like I say, once again, it's really nice to have somebody in your corner like that is educated and understands.
Able Gator, that'll be.
We're hoping that
out
helps.
in
I'd like to you know, definitely comment on the Able Gator and the fact that what an invention. They invented it 5 years ago. I mean, and I don't know what it's all about yet. Wouldn't mind an interview later and explain, hey, this thing's worked out great. I have all the hopes that it's going to be fantastic and another stepping stone to move forth, you know. And that's what we're all about, and moving forth. And so looking at the Able Gator, I'm excited about it, you know. You know, one thing is that, you know, the doctors tell you to avoid bed sores or any of things like that, and you have to get up on your feet, and it helps your bowels and bladders when you stand up and stuff. Hey, what a great invention to be able to get out and move around and do your training when you can just be normal and do the normal things. And it's a training exercise, and you're just being a normal person. Walking around. So I mean, instead, like now, I mean, I'm standing up for an hour to 4 hours a day, in a stand-up frame that doesn't move. It just sits there, and you know, maybe I'll turn on the tube and just sit there and watch that, you know, standing up, or open a book or something. But the other thing different from the standing frame in that also is, like my wife was saying earlier, is I get dizzy. You know, so when I'm getting dizzy, I'm just standing there. You hear about people, you know, fainting in weddings all the time. You know,
Yes.
because they're standing there.
Fanning
Anybody's
attention.
gonna faint. You know, you know, so or pass out. You know, because of the blood pressure, you just boom. You know, but with the Able Gator, you're moving your legs, and your legs work as a pump system to get that blood back up to your head.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm excited about it. I'm really excited about it. You know, so hopefully there's more inventions to come out there, and everybody doesn't have to worry about I'm in a chair for life. No, I'm out.
We have another thing we're doing too. We're again trying everything.
Yeah.
There's a massage therapist. It's lymph massage, lymphatic massage.
Yeah.
And she uses oils, and they do this a lot over in Europe, and they have really good results with it. And she does that. She presses on Ed's stomach here and here, and helps him with breathing, and it helps with bladder and bowels and the breathing
And she gave
And
some
it feels
exercises
good.
too.
Yeah.
and two, the biggest, one of the biggest exercise things, she worked for neurological, the neuro, you know, I don't know, something with neuro, but she was a physical therapist too.
Okay.
And she says, cross your body, going across the body, that gets more function, gets more feeling back when you cross the planes of your body.
Mm-hmm.
Something to do with the brain,
Yeah.
but you know, you can always look
Now,
up.
have you checked into SCI Fit? Have
We're
you
going
heard-
there.
Sci-Fit?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been there 4 or 5 times now.
Okay.
Yeah.
He makes a day of it. He goes on a Saturday and goes down to Dr. Zoo in San Jose
Okay.
and sees the acupuncturist, and he actually works you out while he does acupuncture, which is different than a normal acupuncturist. So that's what's different about him. And then when Ed's done there, we take him over to Sci-Fit and he works out with them. And then it just keeps our therapy going for what we're already doing, because it kind of updates us, helps us, you know, work with and get a little more knowledge. Their therapist there is really good. She actually works with a lot of people around the whole country, training them for that type of. And
There are
they're
a
the
lot.
owner of Sci-Fit. He's great too. Dan and his wife Annabelle. They've been phenomenal. I talked to her on emails, and she's just been great. She's really great support for us too. I had questions, and she just gives me a page long, you know, really nice. Don't you know, help with what we've been going through, because her husband was a quadriplegic too. He fell in a wave and broke his neck and was an incomplete. And that's why he started Sci-Fit, to help other people.